and welcome to another episode of Moon Magic. I am Tracy Hawkner.
And this is Heather Rowan Robbins, astrologer here at the Eye of Horus.
And as usual, we are recording from an actual store. Please do not be alarmed by any hubbub. It's perfectly normal.
And we're talking about the coming full moon in Pisces, because the sun will have entered Virgo on August 29th at 1:35 p.m. here in Minneapolis. And this is a highly emotional full moon. We're just coming out of Leo season, which is hail fellow well met, a little bravado, a little, sybaritic, sociable, connected, and could be a little pompous on a bad day. Then we've gone into Virgo, which brings our mind to work, to pencil sharpeners, to our tools, to the efforts we've got coming ahead. And this full moon, the moon is in Pisces, reminding us that no matter how busy we get, we need to stay in our spirit and in our hearts. What did you see in this full moon?
Well, one of the first things I saw is that we have all this hard-working Virgo kind of energy in complete opposition to that tender, spiritual Piscean energy, and figuring out how to deal with that dichotomy within ourselves being kind of a tricky thing. So what I was coming up with was stones. I always love working with stones. Any of the jaspers are going to be very calming, very grounding, very good at easing jangled nerves, very good for helping us manifest our dreams and visions into reality. Because we're going to need help with that. Right?
We will, and because that new moon, that full moon in Pisces is also conjunct Neptune, which is Pisces' natural ruler, asking us to kind of dive into the collective ocean of dream and the subconscious and our imaginary world, which is wonderful, reminding us how much we crave magic, and that underneath most of our cravings, most of our escapist habits, our desire for chocolate, spare romance, alcohol, anything else, really is a craving for spirit. And how to bring that down to the real place. Now, every full moon talks about an opposition. It's a dichotomy that's defined by the sun and moon. But just like two sides of one coin are not really a difference. They're defining it by their difference, but they really are one coin. Virgo and Pisces are two sides of one coin. Virgo, that effort, the work to correct, to focus, to weed, to make, it needs spirit, it needs an imagination, it needs dream, it needs a blueprint to work towards.
Otherwise, what fun is it?
Exactly. Yeah. It's just busyness and nerves and worry, which for we Virgos, and I am one, can tell you that we're very good at. But also the Pisces needs, what's good of a dream if you never actually make it happen? So you need to, for spirit, it's not just vision, you also need spiritual practice. You need to manifest. Your spirituality needs to be part of your daily life. And these two work together to help remind us on this full moon, how do we move out of worry and into grounded and centered vision with action? Because it's going to be a very busy year. Jupiter has just gone into Virgo, reminding us that nothing is more important than our health, and that our work can set us free all year long. If we plan and use it well, this could be a really dynamic year.
And I think we were also discussing earlier at night, you were mentioning that we've just kind of come out of a real big Leo time. The sun has moved out of Leo. But I think it's Mars and Venus that are
still
both
in
in
Leo.
it. And they're like conjunct right together, right?
Very romantic. But it is, it can be romantic in the most poetic sense, in the most artistic sense as well. It turns up the volume on emotions, but it's very helpful. It's kind of I always think it's kind of a cruel twist of fate that the minute the sun goes into Virgo, we go back to work. It's harvest time, it's back to school, it's time to work, right? And we celebrate Labor Day, we celebrate work and all the workers just during this time. But here we are meeting people, and we're feeling self-conscious and self-critical and lonely and a little introverted. Luckily, the Venus and Mars in Leo can help us reach out with panache this fall. So we have that social heart. And so staying with our heart connected is going to be an important part of using this work well.
And I think for expressing that in a healthy manner, because it can get a little needy too, so expressing it instead of needing it. Lapis lazuli and frankincense is going to be your scent, either incense or oil. Helps us radiate our good intentions, so all of this dreamy stuff or spiritual stuff will be out of Pisces, trying to manifest it into the real world. Let's use some of this Leo and some frankincense to help express it in a healthy way.
Give attention to get it. Pay attention to others and they will love you for it. And set yourself up for some really interesting work this year ahead. Thanks.
So, beloved fans, thank you for joining us for another episode of Moon Magic. We will be doing this every couple of weeks and you'll want to keep up. Subscribe to videos. If everything's gone correctly, there should be a clickable link here. Subscribe to the videos. The store itself can be found anytime. eyeofhorus.biz. Don't lose track of us. During the videos, we are constantly yattering about candles and stones and oils. Oh my. Stuff can be had and we're not afraid of shipping. Feel free to click on products. Gotta have your stuff. Readings. Either myself, Tracy Hawkner, or Heather Roan Robbins, fantastic astrologer. Book a reading, it's fun. And the music you've been listening to, by the way, composed for us by Johnny M. Johnny's music is also available. Important to patronize the arts. Thank you so much. Bye now.